morning, dear hearts. We are on lesson 199. Please subscribe. Please be very, very proud of how far we have come. This is a favorite lesson. It is not a giant stride, but it is an essential lesson, and it even tells us that within the text of the lesson itself. It says, it is essential for your progress in this course that you accept today's idea and hold it very dear. Well, what is this idea to hold very dear and that it is so essential? It is, I am not a body. I am not a body. I am free. So, and it's also, as I've said multiple years, as I've been doing these lessons for this channel, is it's a glimpse, it's a coming attraction for our final review that we go into in 2 days now. That I am not a body. This is going to be the essential part of our review. It's going to be our mantra, if you will. And what indeed is a mantra? It's a tool for our mind, and it's a repetition of sacred words. I am not a body, I am free. These are indeed, I believe, sacred words, words that we must come to understand to really completely change our way of thinking about what this is and who and what we are. Now, I'm not a body. Doesn't mean I'm not going to have body thoughts. I have them all day. On and off, go into thoughts of being a body, really realize that's not true and go out. But during the course of the day, things might happen to the body. But it's happening to the body. It is not happening to me. I am not the body. I have a body, but I don't believe anymore that this is all I am. Freedom must be impossible as long as you perceive a body as yourself. The body is a limit. The body is a limit. Who would ask for freedom in a body looks for it where it cannot be found. The mind can be made free, and made is because it's still part of the illusion for the moment. The mind is not of the body, but the mind, that part of our mind that believes it's encased in a body, can be made free when it no longer sees itself as in a body, firmly tied to it and sheltered by its presence. If this were the truth, the mind were vulnerable indeed. My attack thoughts have been attacking my invulnerability. My attack thoughts are all about bodies. The mind that serves the Holy Spirit, however, is unlimited forever in all ways beyond the laws of time and space, unbound by any preconceptions, and with strength and power to do whatever it is asked. I am blessed as a son, a child of God, and there are no limits to my power, my strength, and what it is I can accomplish here. Attack thoughts cannot enter such a mind because it has been given to the source of love, and fear can never enter in a mind that has attached itself to love. There is love and there is fear. They do not join ever. So attack thoughts and fear cannot enter into love, a mind that is filled with love. There is no fear in love. That mind rests in God. We rest in God. And who can be afraid who lives in innocence and only loves? That is when we only love, when we understand who we are, there is nothing to fear. We understand who we are. Now, paragraph 3 says what I already read. It is essential for your progress in this course that you accept today's idea and hold it very dear. Be not concerned that to the ego it's quite insane. And of course it's insane to the ego because the ego holds the body dear because the body is the home of the ego. And this is how it lives. Now, here in the body does it hide. And here it can be seen as what it is. Declare your innocence and you are free. Declare your innocence. The body disappears because you have no need of it except the need the Holy Spirit sees for it. For this, the body will appear to be useful. It will be used, and it will be a useful form for what the mind must do. And thus the body becomes a vehicle which helps forgiveness be extended to the all-inclusive goal that it must reach according to God's plan. Only God's plan for salvation will work. And again, my part is essential to God's plan for salvation. All of this comes together. We can really see how all of the lessons weave into this beautiful tapestry that we have been working on since lesson 1. I don't usually now say since 1st of January because there are many who did not start then. But whenever we elect to start this course, that is the new beginning for us. That is our new year. So cherish today's idea and practice it today and every day. Make it part of every practice period you take. There is no thought that will not gain in its power to help the world, and none which will not gain in added gifts to you as well. We sound the call of freedom round the world with this idea. The entire world needs to understand that it is not a body. All the bodies that seem to people this world now need to come to the realization that that is not who they are. That is a limit, and they are indeed limitless. The Holy Spirit is the home of minds that seek for freedom. In Him they have found what they have sought. The body's purpose is now unambiguous, and it becomes perfect in the ability to serve an undivided goal. We turn the body over to the Holy Spirit for it to be used in a conflict-free and unequivocal response to mind with but the thought of freedom as its goal. The body serves its purpose well. When the purpose of the body is over, we drop the body. It is not sick, it's not old, it's not frail, it's simply useless. Without the power to enslave, the body has no power to enslave now because it's been turned over to the Holy Spirit. It's not being run by the ego mind. It's not trying to take prisoners any longer. Now the body is a holy, worthy servant of freedom, which the mind within the Holy Spirit seeks. Be free today and carry freedom as your gift, so that those who still believe they are enslaved within a body, to show them that be you free, so that the Holy Spirit can make use of your escape from bondage to set free the many who perceive themselves as bound and helpless and afraid. Be the example. Be the example. Now, right here, I've in the past woven in the idea, because I love a good movie metaphor of when Harry met Sally, and when they say, I'll have what she's having. Be that example that people will look at you and say, I'll have what she's having. I want what she has. I want to be that happy. I want to be that joyous. I want to be that free. We get to be the example, and now we let love replace all of the fears of the rest of the sonship through us. The final paragraph tells us, and I've skipped a little bit here and there, that you are God's son, you are God's child. In immortality, you live forever. Would you not return your mind to this? Rather, from the thoughts of death, from the ego, let us now switch and only have our mind in with thoughts of immortality, because that is the truth of who we are. Practice well this thought that the Holy Spirit gives you today. Your brothers stand released with you. In it, the world is blessed along with you. God's Son will weep no more, and heaven offers thanks for the increase of joy that your practice brings even to it, as we are joyful and joyous and happy and free and laughing. We bless all of heaven with our actions, and God is grateful to us for being that example, and God Himself extends His love and happiness each time we say, and hear the prayer, 2 sentences, I am not a body, I am free. I hear the voice that God has given me, and it is only this my mind obeys. I hear the voice of the Holy Spirit, and that is all that I will listen to today. Great lesson. Love this lesson. Joyful lesson. I hope it helped. I hope you enjoyed it at least part of as much as I did. Remember, this is going to be our mantra, part of our mantra, coming up in 2 days. We will be saying it almost, it's like a sing-song nursery rhyme. But for now, just, I am not a body. I am free. Say it often to yourself and to others. Let them know the good news as well. So please like, please share, please subscribe, please comment, please smile. Breathe in, and just because we are not bodies doesn't mean that things cannot happen to them. It's going away in 2 days, but I never thought that I was a body. I was just having a body experience. It's a whole different thing. And please be here tomorrow. Namaste.